channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverly. It is so nice to see you today. So so professional. So today I just kind of wanted to come and have a little chitty chat with you. I'm going away this weekend. I'm quite excited. I'm going to a convention up in Blackpool, and it's run by the best convention people, in my opinion. That's Star Fury. They are the best. They do the greatest things. And this is like, it's called Ultimates, and it's for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Jessica Jones, Gotham, Supergirl. So it's like DC and Marvel, like superheroes basically. Superheroes, people with powers. They're going to be there. Well, not the people with powers, the actors who play. Anyway, they're going to be there. It's a thing. I love it. I'm going to meet some actors and I'm going to get very drunk and have just a whale of a time. And I'm really, really excited because, as you all know, most of my life is spent kind of in this area that you've seen. I don't move about too much because of my illnesses. And I talk a lot about them on the channel. If you're new here, hello. But I kind of just wanted to come and talk about one of my illnesses, that is social anxiety and generalised anxiety disorder. I have both. I have anxiety, out of control anxiety, and it's something that I've struggled with my whole life. My mum always tells me stories about when I was very little and she wanted me to go to nursery, and I just cried and was sick everywhere because I was so anxious. I was sick every time I had a driving lesson. I used to be sick every morning before school. Work was very hard for me because of this social anxiety and generalised anxiety disorder. My thoughts ruled my life, basically. If you can hear my dog scratching in the background, I do apologise. What are you doing, Giz? Say hello. Say hello. He likes being famous. He's on my Instagram a lot, so make sure you follow me. I'm Miss Adventure XX everywhere. That's me. Oh, let's put you here, darling. Go on your cushion. What was I saying? Oh yes, so I've always suffered with this. I was officially diagnosed with it when I was, it wasn't that long ago actually, probably about 7 years ago I was diagnosed officially with it, but I always knew I had it. As with everything, when you have chronic illnesses you get used to Googling things and you kind of find your way because doctors don't really listen. But I just want to talk about this because I'm really suffering with it today. I'm very snappy, I'm very short-tempered, I'm very on edge. It's as if, it feels to me as if something big's going to happen, like an earthquake, or a mountain lion's about to appear, or dinosaurs have escaped, or I don't know, just something big and crazy is going to happen. And all it is my generalised anxiety going, you're going to leave the house. You're going to leave the house and you're not going to be back in the house for like 2 days. Time to panic. And inside I'm just, ah! But it's not real. Like, I feel it as if it's real, like my adrenaline is pumping. I feel like my fight or flight is just, I'm really on edge. As if I am about to be eaten and I've got to fight my way from zombies. I don't know what could possibly be happening, but that's what my brain is telling my body, and the hormones and everything that's going on in me. But all it is I'm excited to be going, and I'm excited to see my friends who are going to be there. And I will say this, I see a lot of people at conventions, and I've probably known them to look across the room and go, oh, I recognise them, or Facebook friends, or both. And yet we never actually speak in person because I'm too scared to go over and say hello. That is the truth of it. I'm too scared to go and say hello. I had one convention friend, well, she's still my friend now, actually, and she's a cosplayer. She's an amazing cosplayer. She's won awards and stuff. She's incredible. And she was at a convention that I was at, and I actually saw her and was like, oh, I want to go and say hello to my friend. And I'd said on Facebook, if I see you, I'm going to come over and say hello. Look out for me. And I literally, she was stood here. This is her. This is me in my little wheelchair, right? And I got this close to her and went, no, can't do it. And we've still never met in person. And I've known her probably about 15, 20 years. It's insane. Social anxiety holds me back more than anything else, more than fatigue. Because if I'm tired, I can just get my wheelchair and be wheeled around, and I can be kind of in the zombie state but enjoy what's going on around me. Pain, I can kind of take extra tablets or just push through. You kind of get used to pushing through and smiling anyway. But social anxiety really stops me and holds me back. There's a lot of people that I wish I chatted to more, that I wish I was more sociable with, but I really struggle with it. And I think social anxiety is really difficult, and I find it especially difficult because I'm actually a very sociable person. Like me as a person, if you took that out, I would have a bajillion friends. I would be having fun, telling stories, going out, doing this thing. And I try to be like that, even when my anxiety is bad. So when I get to the convention, if somebody comes up to me first, I'll be really chatty and friendly. But then when they leave me, I'll be like, oh my God, what did I just do? I just spoke to that person. Oh my God, oh my God. Overwhelmed with just like, what did you just do? You just spoke to people. I find it incredibly difficult. I always have, but I think being mainly housebound makes it worse. Because I'm on my own 95% of the time. And I'm kind of okay with it. I've got used to just being on my own, and because of my anxiety, I kind of find myself quite happy and content in that situation, if that makes sense. But when it comes to going out now, I'm even worse than I ever was, and I kind of have to force myself to talk to people. My best friend Hannah, who comes with me to these conventions, she's the same. We're both the same. We just kind of sit in the corner going, I want to talk to that person, but I don't know how to start conversation, and oh my God. So last time we did this thing where we kind of was like, right, each day we're going to set a goal. We're going to talk to one person each day, and we're going to do this each day. You have to kind of break it down, because if you let your social anxiety win, you're missing out on some great fun and some great people that are around you. And I hate that. I hate that I've missed out on so many memories with people because I just kind of sit quietly in the corner. People who know me at conventions are probably like, yeah, she's the quiet one in the corner. In fact, that might be even my nickname, because you know you give nicknames to people like, oh, that's the girl who always loves, I don't know, My Little Pony, and there's the guy who walks around in women's clothes, whatever. You do you, but we do like nickname people, so I'm sure I'm the quiet person until you start talking to me, and then I'm fine. As long as the conversation's started by the other person, I'm okay. It's me going up to somebody, and I always feel like I'm putting that person out. They don't really want to talk to me. I'm going to be a pain. They're going to be thinking, please go away. What are you talking about? They're not going to know who I am, even though we've been friends on Facebook for like 15 years or what. It is insane. And I'm a YouTuber now, so it's like, really we should be outgoing and sociable. This is my sociableness. This is me. You know, when you watch my videos, I'm hoping you'll comment, because I want to chitty chat to you and get to know you and be sociable. That's what I want. It's incredibly difficult though. I find it difficult, and you probably feel the same way. You know, it's a big thing to write a comment on people's YouTube. It is a big thing. I can't do it with the big YouTubers. I did once on the Fry Life, and I commented something about, oh yeah, see, in the UK, this is peace sign, but in America, this is also the peace sign. But in England, this means F off, basically. It's not good. I'll stop doing it now. And I basically pointed that out just because I wanted them to know, because he did the sign. He like went in a picture, and I was like, yeah, it's not, doesn't mean what you think it means. And people bullied me, like they just piled on, and I was like, I'm never commenting again, and I never have. I've never commented on a Fry Life or any big YouTuber since then, because I'm just terrified that someone's going to like pounce on me for saying the wrong thing. And in person, I'm the same. I assume that the worst is going to happen, that I'm going to get bullied, that somebody's going to say something to upset me, that something's going to happen that's going to really just do me in, and really make me sad or upset. I always think that that's going to happen. It doesn't matter how much I try, my brain just goes into this whole big thing. On top of that is staying in a hotel. I have a lot of insecurities when it comes to hotels, like how clean is it, how hygienic it is the bathroom clean. The hotel we're going to, I've been staying in because of conventions for years. And it's basically, it's not the best, you know, but it's kind of like convention home to us. The people who've been going to their conventions for years, it's like home, it's like going home. But yeah, it's not the best, and I kind of get like fearful. Oh, I'm going to tread on something, or there's going to be something in my sheets. I don't know. The anxiety's starting, and I continuously add stuff to my luggage. Now, years ago when I used to go on my own, I used to take a rucksack and a handbag. The rucksack had all my stuff to sign in. This had all my clothes and toiletries in. Now, because my anxiety has escalated to this point, I have like a suitcase as if I'm going away for like 3 weeks, and then 2 or 3 bags usually, because I definitely think, oh, I should take that just in case. I should wear that just in case. This I might need. And as well, because now my chronic illnesses have progressed, I do need more things to help. So I do need things like heating pads. It takes up room, and it's just a nightmare. But myself, I have to believe in myself to get out of the house. And this is what I have to say. Like, anybody watching this who has generalised anxiety disorder, which it's not just being a little bit anxious at all, it's debilitating. I have panic attacks just when I think of answering the front door. Sometimes I have to ignore people who are at the front door, even though it could be a friend, because I'm too scared to answer the door. Or it might just be the postman, but I'll be sat here like quivering, like I can't answer the door, like a little chihuahua in the corner. But basically what I wanted to say is that though it's hard, and it is so hard to push past, because it's in us. We have these hormones that are released, like adrenaline and stuff. It's there to save our lives. It's how we've survived this long as a species, is because we have these hormones and we have these thoughts and feelings that help us to take steps to keep us safe, to keep our families safe, and it's how we've gotten to this point. However, now we don't have to be scared of things quite as much, because we live in brick houses that have all our things in, and we don't really walk anywhere really. So that side of us, that primal side of us, I feel like gets out of control, because it's not used in the correct manner at all. And that's why a lot of people have anxiety, in my opinion. That's just me, that's just my opinion. Please don't take it as gospel. But I definitely think that when it gets out of control, it's important to acknowledge that. It's important to be like, yeah, I hear you. I hear you, body, telling me that something dreadful is coming. However, let me point out all the fun times that we've had in the past together. And then let me point out that nothing has ever happened that's been as bad as I have imagined, ever, in my whole life. And then take those two little nuggets and I just keep telling them over and over and over again. I think of all the happy times I've had at conventions. I think about the fact that Hannah she goes there as my carer. I'm the only person who pays for a ticket. I'm going for autographs. She's going just to go and have time with me and to look after me. And she looks after me so well. Like if she looks at me and she's like, you're tired, do you want to go to bed? Come on, let's have a nap. And we'll plan out times to have naps and we're very careful. She's brilliant with me and I'm so thankful for her. She knows what my limits are now and we kind of look out for each other. But so I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry. She's got all the appropriate telephone numbers. She knows how to look after me if I am sick. My husband Lee is driving me there and he's going there again on Monday to pick me up. I offered to take the train. He didn't want me to. He wanted to go and see the beach and get some fish and chips, which is his favourite food on the planet. So we're doing that and I'm really excited to spend time with him because he's my husband and I love him. Yeah. But I don't know, it's difficult because my social anxiety is telling me, for every good memory, I will think up a million different ways that could have gone badly. They usually end up with me either in intensive care or dead. Those are the two main things. Social anxiety definitely holds me back when I'm there more than the generalised anxiety. Generalised anxiety is here now at this moment because it's the day I've got to pack. I'm frightened I'm going to forget things that I really need, like underwear. Terrified that I'm going to forget something major that I need. So there's that. Put that in a little, plop that down. That's the terror of now. Social anxiety kicks in when I get there. And then generalised anxiety kind of tag teams it. It goes, hey, good job, it's your turn. And that kind of stops me talking to people. And if there's more than, say, 3 people around me, I will tend to go really quiet and just watch what people are doing in a creepy way. It feels like it's creepy to me, but it probably isn't. But that's how it feels to me. And so together they kind of try and ruin my weekend away. But I am stubborn. Stubborn. I'm not going to let these fears and doubts and insecurities hold me back. Yes, I might have a couple of panic attacks. I probably will. I've already had about 3 today. So why not just pile in and add some more? But it's important to push through because when I come home on Monday, I will feel so good. Like when we're packing up on the last day, I'm always so sad that it's over, but I always feel so incredibly proud of myself. And that is important. It's important to feel that pride and to remember that. I think pride when it's out of hand is a bad thing, but when you're just like sat thinking, okay, what I did then was important for my mental health, I just did a big thing. It's important to remember those times, and that is kind of what I'm looking forward to at the moment. That's how I'm getting over the generalised anxiety, is by thinking about the end result. I'm thinking, yeah, but I'm going to feel so good when I get home. Yes, I'm going to be ill for a few days. Yes, it's going to knock me about, but oh my goodness, I'm going to feel good because I'm going to feel really proud of myself because I will have done this. I will have achieved a big thing of going away for a weekend with my best friend, and I'm so excited. I can't even, I'm just on the edge of my seat, so excited. It kind of crept up on us, this one. I don't know how it did. Usually I'm like counting down the days, but this time I kind of blinked and it was here. I'm dressing up all weekend. I have about 5 different characters I'm dressing up as. One is Catwoman, Supergirl, Scarlet Witch, Captain America, and there's something else. I can't remember what the other one is, but they're all like vintage style versions of them, so I'm not really dressing up as them. I'm not a cosplayer. I wish I could be, but I don't have A, the sewing skills, or B, the money to be able to do proper cosplay. I wish I could. That'd be so cool. So instead we do like a version of them. We go thrifting and do costumes from what we already have in our wardrobes and what we can find at thrift stores. I should really do like thrifting cosplay, because that would be quite fun. Would you want to see that? If you'd want to see that, let me know down below, because it's really fun. It's a fun thing to like pick a character and then try and find the things at the charity shop. It's really fun to do. I might do that next time. Let me know if you like to see videos like that. But yeah, it's more like a Disney bounding. If you don't know what Disney bounding is, go on Instagram and search for the tag Disney bounding. It will blow your mind. Some people are so imaginative and I just love it. So we're doing more that kind of thing, so our version of the characters. And I will be uploading pictures to my Instagram, which is MissAdventureXX. I will have links as always down below. And I'm just hoping to have a really good time. I'm probably going to be very drunk a lot of the time. I generally don't drink. Most of the time I don't have a drink at all. But when it comes down to it, when I'm away, it's like all bets are off. It's kind of like Girls Gone Wild. It's nothing like Girls Gone Wild. I'm not doing wet t-shirt competitions and stuff. I'm watching people cosplay and meeting famous people. I mean, it's just really geeky. Imagine a geeky version of Girls Gone Wild. But yeah, so I'm going to do a video. My next video will be out on Tuesday, not Monday next week, because I'm travelling back on Monday and I won't be able to record a video. But I will do a video on Tuesday just about what I got, show you my autographs and my photographs, tell you about who I met, who was nice, who was bad, and I'll tell you if my talking myself through social anxiety worked. Probably doesn't work, but we can, fingers crossed, maybe-ish, do you think? Kind of? I hope. I've got my fingers crossed. I believe in myself, I do. I'm only joking. I believe in myself. I can do this. I've done it every single time before. I just kind of talk to myself and there we go. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very tired. I'm not feeling too well. But I am determined to have an amazing time. I'm so excited. I really am. And so I hope that you will consider subscribing. I am doing a Q&A video for my 300 subscriber count, so I'm hoping to get to that soon, so do hit that subscribe button, ring that little bell so you're always notified when I upload. And yeah, it's lovely to see you all today. Make sure you leave me a comment. I love chitty chatting with everybody, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Bye.